How do you assess the current state of healthcare industry considering factors such as government policies, infrastructure and demographic trends? Are there any subsectors or trends within healthcare that you find particularly promising or challenging?
That's an interesting question, Sonal, and that's where the healthcare sector opportunity lies. The healthcare sector is uniquely placed to capture both domestic consumption theme as well as exports opportunity, both of which have a decent runway of growth. As far as domestic growth is concerned, rising income levels, increased affordability, increasing insurance penetration levels, and government efforts to make healthcare inclusive gives us comfort for the long-term domestic growth potential. On the exports front, better operating history as well as tailwinds from the supply chain diversification from China should help these businesses going forward. Given the growth potential, we find domestic branded businesses and CDMO companies promising from a medium to long-term perspective. And as far as services are concerned, we prefer diagnostics over hospitals given the valuations, comfort, as well as potential of unorganized to organized shift.
So how do you manage risk within the healthcare sector, given its unique challenges and uncertainties?
Interesting question, Sonal. The regulatory framework is part and parcel for the pharma companies. Probably to put it in a crude manner, similar to statutory or internal audits for various companies. We typically have around 30 to 40 companies in the portfolio, which helps us diversify the risk associated with the portfolio.
Okay. So how is your portfolio split between traditional pharma businesses, including generic exports, API, CDMO and healthcare services? How has this changed over the years?
The traditional pharma plus generics would account for around 61 to 62% of the portfolio. CDMO would be around 13%, APIs would be around 3%, and healthcare services will be around 18 to 20%. Over last 1 year, we would have increased exposure to CDMOs, diagnostics and APIs and reduced traditional generic share.
Well, what is your view on the sector valuations? Can you throw some light on this?
Sure, Sonal. Sector valuations kind of remain cheaper than the other consumer-oriented growth sectors with similar growth profile. And with low weightage of the healthcare sector in diversified indexes, UTI Healthcare Fund gives investors an opportunity to participate in the growth of the sector.
Thank you for listening.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.